Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to our online session. I am Dr. Selima Sultana, Associate Professor of Pharmacology and Therapeutics. Today my topic of discussion is anti-epileptic drugs. Epilepsy affects 5 to 10 per thousand of the general population. The term epilepsy is used to define a group of neurological disorders, all of which exhibit periodic seizures. It is due to sudden excessive depolarization of some or all cerebral neurons. This may remain localized, called focal seizure, or may spread to cause a secondary generalized seizure or affect all cortical neurons at the same simultaneously. This is called primary generalized seizure. Epilepsy is a heterogeneous symptom complex, a chronic disorder characterized by recurrent seizure. And what is seizure? Seizure is finite episodes of brain dysfunction resulting from abnormal discharge of cerebral neurons. It may or may not associate with convulsion and consciousness. Now, the criteria of epilepsy. It is a chronic disorder, it is a familial disorder, episodic nature of the attacks, paroxysmal nature of EP episodes, and EEG changes. Now, the etiology or causes of epilepsy. There is primary or idiopathic is 75% and secondary causes are 25%. In secondary causes, infection, brain tumors, stroke, following neurosurgery, head injury, birth injury, trauma, etc. Now, the classification of epilepsy. Epilepsy may be classified as partial seizure, generalized seizure, partial seizure, secondarily generalized. Partial seizure is excessive neuronal discharge occurs in a restricted area of brain. They are simple, complex, partial seizure, secondarily generalized. And generalized seizure or excess neuronal discharge occurs in wide area of brain. Generalized seizure are tonic-clonic or grand mal epilepsy, absence or petit mal epilepsy, myoclonic and clonic, myotonic, atonic, and infantile spasm. Now, the pathogenesis of epilepsy. Development of epileptic focus in the brain due to deficiency of GABA activity and excess NMDA activity in neurons. There is hyperirritability of the neuron and spreading of impulse. NMDA means neuromediator dopaminergic activity. Anti-epileptic drugs aim to inhibit the abnormal neuronal discharge rather than to correct the underlying cause. Monitoring. Blood concentration of the drug, EEG changes, and liver function test. Advice. Avoid tension, excessive stress, gathering, physical trauma. Accompanying an identity card. Now, the anti-epileptic drugs, sometimes known as anti-convulsant drugs, are used to treat epilepsy as well as non-epileptic convulsive disorder. Epilepsy was treated with bromide in 1857 and phenobarbital was introduced in 1912 to control patient resistant to bromides. The next significant advance came in 1938 with phenytoin, a hydantoin derivatives which structurally resembles the barbiturates. Subsequent discoveries produced many other anticonvulsants, but phenytoin remains a drug of choice. Now, the classification of anti-epilepsy drugs according to their clinical use. Generalized seizure, that is primary generalized, tonic-clonic or grand mal epilepsy. Drug of choice is lamotrigine, sodium valproate. Alternative is phenytoin, carbamazepine, clonazepam, topiramate. Absence or petit mal epilepsy, drug of choice is sodium valproate, ethosuximide. Alternative is lamotrigine, clonazepam. Now, the myotonic or atonic seizure, the drug of choice is sodium valproate, lamotrigine, clonazepam. In myoclonic seizure, drug of choice is sodium valproate, clonazepam. Alternative is lamotrigine. In partial seizure or secondary generalized seizure, the drug of choice is sodium valproate, carbamazepine. Alternative is phenytoin, lamotrigine, gabapentin. and topiramate. Now the classification of antiepileptic drugs according to chemical nature. Number 1 is hydantoin derivatives, that is phenytoin, barbiturate derivatives, that is phenobarbital, immunostimulant, that is carbamazepine, benzodiazepines, that is clonazepam, diazepam, valproic acid derivatives, sodium valproate, succinimide derivatives, ethosuximide, and newer drugs, that is lamotrigine, gabapentin, vigabatrin, topiramate, etc. Drugs for partial and generalized tonic-clonic seizures are phenytoin, carbamazepine, sodium valproate, and barbiturates. Others are lamotrigine, gabapentin, pregabalin, topiramate. Absence or petit mal seizure, the drug of choice are ethosuximide, sodium valproate, lamotrigine, topiramate, clonazepam. Now the principles of management. Any causative factor must be treated, that is cerebral neoplasm. Educate the patient about the disease, duration of treatment, and need for compliance. Avoid precipitating factors, that is alcohol, sleep deprivation, emotional stress, etc. Anticipate natural variation, that is fits may occur particularly around periods in women that is called catamenial epilepsy. Give antiepileptic drugs only if seizure type and frequency require it, that is more than 1 fit every 6 to 12 months. Now the general guide to anti-epilepsy drugs. Therapy should start with a single well-tried safe drug. The majority of patients, that is 70%, can be controlled on one drug. This is called monotherapy. Anticonvulsant treatment, drug treatment should be appropriate to the type of seizure disorder. Example, carbamazepine is a drug of first choice for focal and secondary generalized epilepsy but aggravates myoclonic and absence seizures. Sodium valproate and lamotrigine have a wide spectrum of action and active against both primary and secondarily generalized seizure. Age and sex also determine the choice of drug. This is particularly true for women for teratogenesis, that is sodium valproate, and adverse effects on their appearance, that is hirsutism from phenytoin. If control of a patient's epilepsy with a single drug is unsuccessful, it should be replaced by a second line drug. Although these are effective in only about 10% of cases, there is little evidence that 3 drugs are better than 2 drugs. More drugs give more adverse effects. Abrupt withdrawal. Effective therapy must never be stopped suddenly, either by the doctor due to carelessness or by the patient carelessness or ignorance or illness. For status epilepticus may occur. But if rapid withdrawal is required by the occurrence of toxicity, a substantial dose of another antiepileptic drug should be given at once. 3 main mechanisms of action appear to be important for antiepileptic drugs: enhancement of GABA action, inhibition of sodium channel function, inhibition of calcium channel function. Now, we should know about phenytoin. It is the oldest non-sedative anti-seizure drug introduced in 1938. It is structurally resembled to barbiturates. Pharmacokinetics of phenytoin is route of administration is oral or parenteral, mainly IV. Plasma protein binding is 90%, so dose increments should be smaller and less frequent because small changes in binding will result in a higher concentration of free active drug. Therapeutic dose, it follows first order kinetics, but in high dose it follows zero order kinetics. Plasma half-life is 12 to 36 hours. Phenytoin causes hepatic enzyme induction due to induction of hepatic enzymes that metabolizes it as well as other drugs and dietary and endogenous substances including vitamin D and folate. Now the indications of phenytoin. All types of partial seizure, generalized tonic-clonic seizure, status epilepticus, cardiac arrhythmia. Now the contraindications of phenytoin are pregnancy, hepatitis, history of hypersensitivity to phenytoin, febrile convulsion, drug interaction. Now the pharmacodynamics of phenytoin, that is mechanism of action of phenytoin is it blocks voltage dependent sodium channels in the neuronal membrane, that is membrane stabilizing effect, no neuronal firing, that is anti-epileptic effect occurs, and also inhibit calcium influx, no release of neurotransmitter for excitation, that is aspartate glutamate causes anti-epileptic effect. Now the adverse effects of phenytoin are gum hyperplasia, megaloblastic anemia, osteomalacia, hirsutism, nystagmus, ataxia and diplopia, and impairment of cognitive function. Now the causes of adverse effects are gum hyperplasia due to inhibition of collagen catabolism, megaloblastic anemia due to increased folate metabolism, there is folate deficiency, osteomalacia due to increased metabolism of vitamin D, and inhibition of intestinal absorption of calcium ion, there is vitamin D deficiency. Hirsutism due to increased androgen secretion. Phenytoin is a potent inducer of hepatic enzyme, so it causes metabolism of other drugs, such as phenytoin plus oral contraceptive pill causes contraceptive failure, phenytoin plus warfarin causes blood coagulation, phenytoin plus vitamin D causes osteomalacia. Now carbamazepine. It is a tricyclic compound chemically derived from and closely related to antidepressant drug imipramine. It is one of the most widely used antiepileptic drugs. Pharmacologically and clinically, its actions resemble those of phenytoin. Now the pharmacokinetics of carbamazepine. Absorption. Carbamazepine is slowly but well absorbed after oral administration. Its plasma half-life is about 30 hours when it is given as a single dose, but it is a strong inducer of hepatic enzymes, and the plasma half-life shortens to about 15 hours when it is given repeatedly. Some of its metabolites have anti-epileptic properties. Now the mechanism of action of carbamazepine, it blocks sodium channel, inhibits discharge of neurotransmitter from presynaptic membrane, potentiate the postsynaptic action of GABA. Now the indications of carbamazepine are partial seizure, that is psychomotor epilepsy, secondary generalized seizure, trigeminal neuralgia, bipolar depression, neuropathic pain, manic depressive illness, that is mania. Now, the adverse effects of carbamazepine are diplopia, ataxia, blurring of vision, dizziness, hyponatremia due to water retention, and GIT upset, bone marrow depression, neutropenia, hypersensitivity reaction. Drug interactions. It is a powerful inducer of hepatic enzymes and causes metabolism of phenytoin, OCP, warfarin and steroids. These are all about today's discussion. See you in the next session. Allah Hafiz.